Welcome everyone to the Real Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Ben. What's up, Ben?
Hello.
What's up, Chris?
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Sally?
What's up?
What's up, Scott?
I have newfound respect for Nardal.
Well, here's the thing. You know, a lot of people do casts, and we have our likes, we have our dislikes. We don't always agree. We don't always disagree. We have said some things. A lot of times, in the beginning, I'm like, Moffat's a genius. Moffat's this when he was on the Russell T Davis. Then he was in a showrunner. I'm like, Moffat, say things that are just not cool, but whatever. But I don't expect Moffat to come on here ever, or me interview him ever, if the way some of the stuff is being said. And I know would I expect that. I wouldn't be like, oh, that's not fair. So it turns out we heard that this guy that does casts is not a fan of Nardal. He's a fan of Matt Lucas and all his stuff, but he's not a fan of Nardal. He said a lot of things about how Nardal sucks, horrible. He said things that he's not happy with Matt Lucas's performance of Nardal. He said a lot of that stuff. So it turns out that this guy, who's not going to be mentioned, decides to go to the comic convention where they're at, decides to spend all kinds of money to take pictures with everybody, and he paid money to take pictures with Matt Lucas, thinking that no big deal. And then Matt Lucas takes a look at him, and yes, they do watch podcasts, and they're like, not this guy. Not him. And, from what I understand with Matt Lucas, he's the nicest guy in the world. He takes pictures with everybody. He's amazing. Great person to see. And, yeah, sorry, he heard one too many times after Nardal, and he's like, no, goodbye. You're out of here. And the guy got a refund and could not take a picture, but then he was on Twitter whining about not Matt Lucas not taking a picture with him. Well, I wouldn't take a picture with you. You bad mouth me. But whatever. I mean, I don't expect that. I don't know why he's complaining about it. You think Matt Lucas is wrong? Anybody?
No. He bitch slapped the actor, and then he said he doesn't like this particular character, but he wasn't there to be those other characters. He was there because he was Nardal.
Right.
So when this particular webcaster decided to pull this garbage, now he's whining because he didn't get a picture with.
Well, why, if you don't like the character so much, why do you want to take a picture with him?
Yeah.
That's what I don't understand.
Because he liked the actor.
But he said that the actor's performance in Nardal sucked, basically, in so many words. So,
well, he did. He's telling the truth.
I mean, but you think the actor says, he should take pictures with him? You think
he has every right to say no, that he doesn't want to take pictures with people. But I think that's a little that's kind of lame. That you don't like. Okay, this guy doesn't like one performance of yours, and so now you're not going to take a picture with him. That's kind of lame.
You know what it is? He's not there for him doing movies. He's there for Nardal, though.
How do we know that, though?
But
how do we know what he was there for?
He's with Matt. He's with Stephen Moffat, Pearl Mackie. They have pictures all over the place today.
Yeah, but if I went to a convention and I wanted to take a picture with Ben Affleck, I wouldn't be there for his Batman performance. I'd be there for his performance in Argo or something.
But the thing is, though, that he's with the panel, isn't he? The Doctor
Who
panel? Oh, I don't know. All right, okay.
That person's not really that character, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
If they were in character, I could understand that. But if maybe he was there because he does like and now the actor, that's one. It doesn't really matter to him, but that's one less person now that is probably gonna like his work. Unless the guy was saying that Matt Lucas was the worst thing in the world, then I can understand Matt Lucas saying no. But if he's I like Matt Lucas, I just don't like this performance.
Right.
I in my opinion, I think that's stupid that he would do that, and I'd be pissed off too. But
yeah. Well, we got what else was going on with Doctor Who? I'm trying to think of. Notice how there's not pictures of Clara lately?
Yeah.
And we've heard that Clara's supposed to definitely be in it. Why do you think that is? Or do you think they just don't want to spoil it? Hey, Gloria.
Hey.
Hey. So, Gloria, we were talking about Nardole.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Vaughn.
Hey,
Okay.
Vaughn.
Hey, how are y'all?
All right. So, Vaughn, I was telling them the story about the Nardole story that you told me.
Oh my goodness, isn't that a hot mess?
Why don't you explain it better than I can explain it, because you know more about it.
Okay,
Without mentioning names.
so
Without mentioning names.
no, I'm not gonna mention names. Okay, so a fellow Whovian that posts on Twitter who has a podcast, they decided that they wanted to they was a fan of Matt Smith, but they had a series of podcasts that kind of bashed him, and apparently
We're
when
not
they
Matt
went to
Smith,
get
Matt
the
Lucas.
Matt Lucas, oh sorry, not
Yeah.
Smith, Lucas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, okay, so they went to the Comic-Con in London, and they walked up to him. They was queuing, and they walked up, and Matt looked at them. Matt Lucas looked at them and said, "No, I don't want this person." So he didn't take their money. They didn't get the photo op basically. So they went back on Twitter, told the story, and then they trying to claim that he did it unjustly, but somebody pointed out that maybe they saw his podcast that kind of bashed Naruto the whole time. So after that, they told him that the Comic Con the guest has the right to refuse service if they feel that they don't want to do it. So apparently, it ends up that maybe he saw the podcast and told him no.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
That is completely fine. But this guy, if he's making a big thing out of it, I don't know why he wouldn't even bother making a big thing out of it. Whatever. But then again, maybe he was, just to take a picture with Matt Lucas in general, not necessarily Nardole, but I don't know.
I mean, don't be surprised if you bash somebody and they're like, "No, I don't want to have anything to do with you."
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly.
All
Like
about
I would expect. Yeah, Gloria.
it's just all about respect.
Yeah.
Give actors or give respect.
Like I know if I went to a Comic-Con and Moffat was there, I would probably duck because you would probably have like a machine gun, and I would probably be like a giant movie. I'd probably be running, like, oh shit, he's pissed, and then all you do is take one look at him, and it would be like, oh shit, he knows. You see like and he just like turned beet red. I'm like, I want to talk to you. I'm like, oh crap, I'm in trouble.
Nice done, you Joe.
I'm in trouble, man. I'm in trouble. I know. I would be like, oh shit. What is he gonna tell me? Yeah, shit.
It's the nature of the beast.
You know. I know. Moffat, he was like, do you remember what you did in the Real Whovians cast? 49 to like what? 96. I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, that'd be hysterical. But anyway. All right, so we also heard that the reason why Jodie Whittaker is not coming out to talk about her being the Doctor or any interviews or whatever is because the BBC does not want her appearance to confuse the public with her new role as a doctor, not the Doctor, but in a medical series that she's playing someone who's pretending to be a doctor, and in the scene she's like, I'm not really the Doctor. And they're worried that if she starts talking about Doctor Who, people are going to get confused what show they're talking about. It's going to take away from that show. They put a lot of money into that. They didn't know this was going to happen, that she was going to get the role, I guess, because she did this thing. So they do not want her. It is like whatever thing was filmed, what's that thing called, Chris? Embargo or whatever?
Yeah,
everything
embargo.
is being held until after this show is on, laid to rest, whatever. So you will not see anything from Jodie Whittaker.
They think we idiots.
Right.
Well, us who
That's what
different, but I guess the general audience wouldn't know. Yeah.
Right. But some people, of course, they have put that on videos. They're like, she's like, I'm not really a doctor. You're like, you're damn right. Damn freaking Skippy. It's like, oh shit. And I'm like, never let that. What timing, really? I mean,
oh my goodness,
really?
the timing of that is just
So bad.
Really bad.
So then we had, we heard the news that there's going to be another time travel show that's a comedy on BBC. Now, we had a nasty comment from someone saying that I was full of crap on here. So I had to thank God Stephen Price was able to come in here and confirm it. And then I got the article and I shared it with them. We don't have fake news here, people, despite someone with a mask that's been saying that every single day for like 3 weeks. Just because someone says that doesn't mean we have fake news. So no, there is a show called Tim Vine Travels Through Time or something like that, right?
Oh, so is it going to be like a history thing?
It's a comedy thing. He travels in a grandfather clock.
Oh.
It's a comedy show or something.
Oh goodness.
Tim Vine's Travels Through Time or something like that.
It sounds like one of these history things for kids.
Whatever. So that exists. And then there was another article that I'm trying to find that I had the other day that Peter Capaldi, besides saying that he's all for her, he says that he found out that she's his neighbor that lives close to him and that she even saw him on the weekend buying breakfast and she never approached him because she wasn't allowed to. She knew him. Now, first of all, why would I make that shit up? What does that have to do with him buying bagels or shit in the morning or her being a neighbor? How the fuck does that improve Matrix Lord 212 channel by me fucking making a statement about him eating eggs? How the fuck? Common sense. Common fucking sense. And I'm sorry I have to curse, but how the fuck does that make me get subscribers? By saying something fucking stupid like that. It doesn't. So I'm reading from an article that he says he loves her. He's seen her on the roles. She knew that she was doctor. She saw him. Big deal. Okay. No fake news. All right, but it's ridiculous. And then the guy's like, you need to put this in the title. And you just look. I know that someone else with a mask puts links in every fucking thing he talks about. But if I were to do that, you would never get any casts. Because I would fill that whole shit up and I would spend hours doing it. I'm not creating theme music. I'm not creating whatever. Just watch the show completely. See what we say. Don't take sound bites from it. Don't take clips from our show. And just watch us. And we'll tell you, this is speculation. This is rumor. This is spoilers. When we spoil things, we put it in the title, yes, spoilers. But I don't have to put speculation or rumor in the titles every single time. I mean, that's like, I mean, come on.
That's why you put a question mark behind the title half the time.
I mean, I do what, but whatever. Sometimes people just trolling or whatever. And sometimes they're just jerks. And sometimes they're from the other cast that they just want to start trouble. But I tried, and then they also like, why can't I comment to them immediately? Well, on the weekends, I comment. I'll take a time out and I'll go through everything for the week. And I'll even, and YouTube put stuff in spam and I unspam it and I either approve it or disapprove it. But I cannot do it every single day. I have many jobs. I'm traveling. I'm exhausted. I'm writing also. I cannot have any time to look at everything and approve of everything. So I try to make time on the weekend to do it. And it's fair, I think. So that's, if you want to know why your comment's not approved until the weekend, that's why. But, I also am not good with the live chat. Now, we just had an old member that was in the live chat saying, hey, does anybody ever check the chat? And the truth is, a lot of times I'll forget to check it. Right now there's nothing in this one. So I do apologize. And I did say hello in the chat before. But it's something that I will work on, and I will try to make it where one of us or me will, while we're doing the cast, to answer you in the live chat. But most of the time we had people just trolling in there and cursing and whatever, and I guess I just didn't, want to look this time. But so you know, I'm glad that the explanation with Jodie that was explained. I do expect we're going to see more Doctor Who stuff in Christmas. I am interested also in where Murray Gold. Somebody said that where's Murray Gold's soundtrack for
Season
the
9?
last season 9 and whatever he did in season 10. I don't know. Hopefully, it can be made available and then we can buy it. You know, but we'll see. I know they have a different composer too.
Yeah, I'm not holding my breath for none of that.
Yeah,
but nonetheless, what'd you think of the little Nardle comment?
Nardo.
Yeah.
What, the Facebook comment that you made?
Well, you were asking one of the gals about that. And we're finally able to sync back up to finding out what their little take on it was.
What Nardle comment?
Yeah, the Nardle comment that you said, but yeah. What everybody's feeling on that was.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's understandable he would be upset or not want to take pictures with them or not wanting to have anything to do with them.
You know what somebody said? They said, in times like this, I wonder what Peter Capaldi would do.
Well, you know what's interesting? There was another story that came out today, and Sylvester McCoy came out and he says, you know, to tell you the truth, he wasn't happy that they made the Doctor a woman, but because of the fallout and everything, he took a step back from his stance very quickly because he was thinking about all the avenues or whatever, and then he accepted it and said, yes, and you know, he reached out to her, you know, and said, you know, good luck and everything, and it's wonderful whenever. But originally, his reaction was, you know, in shock, and you know, he didn't say that like to the public because people were like whipping like Peter Davison's guts out because you know, it's like, come on now, it's like, really, you can't even say shit.
It's funny you bring that up because 2 years ago, Sylvester McCoy was interviewed and he said Doctor Who should only be played by a man.
Yeah. And what's happening is they don't want to get blackballed where they're not going to get any roles. Where you may have an SJW that's doing a movie and he might not get a role, or which is ridiculous, you know? Yeah. So he's got to be like, oh, yeah, it's great. You know, meanwhile, it's like, oh, she's, you know, it's serious. The only person that was genuine about it was Tom Baker, because you know, decades ago when he left the role, he's like, whoever takes over, man or woman, I'm happy. You know, I wish them best of luck. You know, and ever since then, you knew what his opinion was on it from day one. So, you know, if it was meant to be that the Doctor be a woman, then the original creators would have done it, but they've never done it. So it's not meant to be. But of course, now they're going to do it. But whatever. We're going to have an open mind about it, or some of us are. And we're going to watch the thing. And, you know, again, I can't guarantee me watching the whole entire series. I mean, something may happen in episode 1 that totally turns me off. And I may be out. But I'm going to try.
Like I said, they're going to have a male companion at some particular time in the series.
Why do they have to?
Otherwise, they're going to have to play the same people screaming about they need a woman, they need blah, blah, blah.
I would think she would have to be a female, maybe.
That the BBC and Doctor Who is promoting violence to women. You watch, mark my words, the same people who are roaching out of the woodwork saying, oh, Doctor Who's got to be a woman. She's got to be this. They got to be this race. They got to be that. They're going to be the same ones going, you know, this is the third adventure we've seen where the Doctor got knocked on her ass. And BBC and Doctor Who's promoting violence to women.
Wait a minute, though. Do we ever see that, though? Do we ever see somebody grab Capaldi by the neck and throw him across the room?
But
that would have happened.
I mean, it could have happened with the Fisher King. You know, I'm like, oh, shit, he's going to smash him down like the whack-a-mole. And that's just going to be over.
But no one,
thank
but no
God
one
it didn't
believes
happen.
the guy. But you watch, mark my words.
There's no way they're gonna do that. There's no way
He
there's gonna be
did
a
get-
villain that's gonna beat the shit out of her. No.
I'm not saying,
Nah.
I'm paraphrasing. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Really a beat up, just if she were to fall
Yeah.
down while fighting or something.
oh, people would have a
And-
heart attack if she dropped on.
No.
If she got knocked down.
Gotcha. Like get bruised up because of having to fight the bad guys. You know, the women that are, or the people that are like, oh, girl power, he has to be a girl, it has to be a girl. They're going to be all like, now after that, if that anything like that happens, they'll be like, oh, they're promoting abuse of women.
Yeah.
Well, what they should do is they should have it because he's still a man in a woman's body. If somebody punches him, she's like, oh, really? And she punches them back, like really hard. Like, what do you think you're doing? Like, come on, or something, like leaping on his back or whatever, because it's still the doctor. It's not like
Yeah, with
to
the
guess
birth.
who he is. He's probably, you know.
She'll still know, she'll still know Venetian Aikido. I mean, that's
Yeah.
something that she would still know.
Yeah.
Because he pulled that trick on one of these last two episodes.
Yeah, and that's Dr. Falls. Yeah, the blue guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flipped him like nobody's business.
Oh, and they had to look at it for like 2 years.
Right, he was in training, right? Him and Marquez are in training. Like Marquez is like a kid. Yeah, I want to do like that too. Why you here? Well, we got the Aikido training. Yeah. Yeah. That's
That
hysterical.
Bill, the stuff that she had to look at for 10 years.
I still say it's hysterical that Marquez is the main character in the last episode. I said that I was going to be Moffat in the last episode, but no, his best buddy is it.
So did they rock,
I mean,
paper, scissors to try to
What do
decide
you
who?
think of that, though? What do you think of Mark Gatiss just being the main role? I mean, anybody have any complaints about it? I don't have any complaints about it. But
I don't have no complaints. I just, I guess if I had my best buddy, I would put him in something. I mean, even though he has wrote something the same season. But if I had my best buddy, I'd do it. I mean, yeah, go ahead. You're an actor. You can do it.
Right.
But he waited to his final episode.
Right. Written by Moffat, right. Got to say, he was in, right? Wait, was he was in a scene with every single doctor since Moffat took over. He was in a scene with, he was even in a scene with David Tennant. Professor Lazarus. He was Danny Boy's voice, and he was the Viking that Matt Smith played chess with. And, of course, he was with Capaldi, so
he's basically Nicholas Courtney of the current series.
Wow. What did you say, Ben?
And he dressed as he was the third Doctor at the end of the Adventures of Space and Time.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. So
it's the Gatiss verse.
No, wait a minute. So that's what I'm scared about, because they pull David Bradley from Adventures of Space and Time. So would they?
Wait. But you want to know? Wait. Before we even get to Adventures of Space and Time, before Adventures of Space and Time, we had the cast about dinosaurs on a spaceship, or even the trailer. What did we say? He looked like the first Doctor, and then all of a sudden, shit got in motion real fast. We had said that on the day of the trailer. I think it was minutes after the trailer. Oh my God. And I even jumped. I'm like, is that the first Doctor? Is that the first? And of course I was completely wrong, but you don't think people are like, oh shit, yeah. And you don't think they were watching it either? Yeah. Honestly, because they do watch everybody. I don't care what anybody says. Even Matt Lucas was pissed at the guy who was watching the podcast.
Yeah. Exactly.
So maybe we gave him an idea. Who knows?
Yeah.
But that guy looked exactly like the first Doctor in that trailer.
He did.
So I'm wondering, because if Gatiss did do third Doctor, because I haven't seen Adventures in Space and Time.
That's really good, actually. That's the best thing he's ever written, ever. Best.
Would that mean? That figures he would be third Doctor in his own show that he went.
Best. I gotta tell you, I enjoyed that so much. It was the greatest thing I've ever seen him do, ever. It was, if giving it a perfect 10 is not even giving it justice. It would be more than that. It was amazing. That's the one thing I have to give him. Unbelievable. That is his love letter to Doctor Who. That was perfect for me. So, you know.
Well, Capaldi done run up Clara because they was at a convention and they was trying to see who can run up who has met the first Doctor, and it was just weird. It's like he pulled out, like, they used a picture of him, like he pulled out a picture of him on the set of Adventure of Space and Time, and they took a picture together.
Oh,
And
Capaldi?
yeah,
Okay.
and he was on because Gatiss invited him on set
Okay.
to see parts of it, and they took a picture together, and he was showing Jenna, and Jenna was like, I was in the CGI. No, hold my drink. Now I'm with the first Doctor.
Well, what I mean, because he wasn't the Doctor at the time.
No.
He was just.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because him and Gatiss are best pals or something, so
Capaldi?
Capaldi, yeah.
Okay.
So he invited him to the set.
We didn't like that Sleep No More episode. Like, what the hell is this? Which, you know, hey, this shit sucks. I can't even watch that. Although that's probably the funniest thing.
I watched it, and it was like he was getting pulled by Clara.
Yeah, when you have these people that are soldiers and never seen a TARDIS before, but they're going to pull you in a blue box that they have no idea that's bigger on the inside, that they could die in a blue box, but they're pulling you in there, you know something's wrong with the What the hell is happening?
It's just so weird because he was like, he honestly did not know what was going on during the episode. Like,
because
he
after
could not
the episode,
figure
he's
it
like,
out.
what is my motivation? What the fuck is happening here? What are you writing? It's like, what? And he just, when he walked off, and I said it all over Twitter, he just walked on set. You think 24 hours to film an episode. And it was like, what? And then he never finished. And I guess that's the way they finished it.
God dang.
Because he's just like, this sucks. What the hell? And then how could you make it that he got defeated? He left. So he didn't get defeated.
No, he just got sick of it.
Screw this. I'm done. This guy's crazy. Weird. I don't know what. That is the most messed up episode in history. And you know that after years, they're going to come out and say about the whole thing that happened with that episode. Why it made no sense. Why?
See, I didn't like it as much because the fact that it's found footage and my version of found footage was not their version of found footage.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be somebody with a video cam, and they found the tape and it had like somebody just videotaping the whole time. But no, it was something different.
Found out.
Yeah.
Night, Chris.
Night, Chris.
Night, Chris.
Oh, night, Chris. Okay. So, anywho, anything else with Doctor Who that we know, or no?
I
don't think there's any news, right?
It's been quiet. It's just mostly people posting pictures of him from comic.
So again, in closing, and I don't want to end it in a negative note, but I just want to say, it's okay for everyone to do podcasts, but have an open mind. Sometimes people have agendas. And if you keep hearing from a former masked man that our show sucks or we have fake news or all that bull crap, it's all lies and it's an agenda because they're looking for something. I don't know what yet, but we've been mentioned every single day. So bad form to that person. And, you know, I don't have to change my show because of a former person that was on the show or a masked man telling me I need to do this or that. So God bless you, but we're having fun on the show until some people make it not fun. And we're still going to have fun. We have a lot of members. So give Peace a chance. Bring them a podcast. Let's just all talk about Doctor Who. You worry about your people. I worry about my people.
Joe, you know the famous saying, you do you.
Yeah, do you.
Yeah.
That's it. All right? And that's it.
There's
I mean,
going to come a day, whether it's this show or the Everything Show, that this entire lower half is going to be filled up.
Listen, we cannot fit. There are times we cannot fit everybody in here. And we're all in different time zones. But if you got everybody who was able to come on at the same time, the Zoom wouldn't even be able to hold the amount of people. I mean, we don't need to make a list, but if you want to see a list, then maybe the best list would be looking at the Unlimiteds. You know, because that's a close to an accurate account amount of people that are in the show. But I have to update that too because some people have not appeared on there. So, you know, we have to get Dr. Lucas to appear in there. And, you know, right now, Black Nerd is not a Whovian yet, but he's going to start watching it, so he can't appear on there.
Him.
What?
We'll turn him.
He's gonna become a Whovian, so that's good. I'm still trying to get Duffy to watch it too. But yeah, so we have fun on here. We're going to continue to have fun on here. And yes, after 1,094 episodes, yes, I can honestly say from the bottom of my heart, we do have fun in here. I love doing the Real Whovians cast. I love doing the Everything Show. I love doing all podcasts. And I love interacting with many different people from many different countries, many different cultures, many different religions, many different ethnicities, I can't even say the word, nationalities, whatever, and it's a great experience. It's a great experience that you guys give me the time of day. You guys come on here and you give me wonderful opinions. And that's going to continue, regardless of anybody or whole group of people or trolls or whatever. That is going to, you know, we are going to have a Real Whovians Cast 2000 and possibly more. You know, as long as the show's still on the air. But if the show goes off the air, then we may not. But we still have the Everything Show, and we still have other things. So I just want to say, you know, to all people that want to come aboard, yes, you can all join the Real Whovians Cast. It goes through a very, you know, a process where I start communicating with you off air a little bit, and then we try to get you on right away. Sometimes I talk to people for months. Sometimes it just happens where the timing is bad. Gloria knows. Everybody knows. But sometimes it takes people, it's not like, sometimes it doesn't happen like that. I mean, even Mike D, I was talking to him for months before he came on. And Billy too. And Billy came on, and Ben was, I was talking to Ben on Twitter for how long?
A long time.
Like a year?
I think so. So I'll send you links and all that jazz about Titans.
For a year. For a year. And then I don't know what it was. I'm like, why the hell I don't have him on the cast? Like what? You know, it's nothing personal. It's not like I'm like, you're probably thinking this son of a bitch won't put me on. Fuck. You know, like, but I'm not a dick, and it's like I just sometimes I'll have a moment extra to think, and I'm like, oh, this guy's sending me links all the time, and he really loves Doctor Who. Why do I put him on? So I don't remember what happened, but I got you on somehow. So there you go. That was lovely. And then Vaughn came back too. I was so happy because she was on back in the day. And I'm like, Vaughn's back. And people are like, who the hell is Vaughn? I'm like, Vaughn!
I watched Joe's show a while before I joined, and I was a fan of it. And I remember actually seeing episodes with Vaughn. And so when you said she was coming back, I was like, oh, yeah.
So people were like,
brain is full of craziness.
And I'm like, you know Vaughn. They're like, no, we don't know who's Vaughn. And I think you appeared in that cast that too. Like, oh, there's Vaughn. Okay, yeah. So, it's very interesting. We have people. Listen, what happened?
Oh no! Don't choke.
You want some balls? I'll give it to you on the screen now. I
kept seeing that shelf next to her, and I thought, is somebody keep coming
I have my whole
in picture? And then I realized it's a shelf that she's got next to her.
And you know, it's so weird. Like
fish fry.
Okay. It's so weird. We have people coming back too. I mean, we have Steven coming back, and we have Jimmy coming back, and David Aston coming back, and you know, all the time People come back, and it's great. It's wonderful. I miss people, and I'm glad when they come back. It's a joy. And then we get new people too. And of course, sometimes people leave, but then they come back too. So, you know, it's never a set thing. And you may say, okay, this is all the Real Whovians cast in here right now. No, it's not. Not by a long shot, actually.
No. Not by a long.
I mean, we have Mongo that appears occasionally.
Oh, there she is. Okay, perfect.
We have Mongo that appears occasionally. We have Jessie, the Time Lass, that she appears. Holly's going to come back on. She hasn't been in a while, but we still talk to her. You know, and we have the Ronnie who's on vacation now. But like, we have people that pop in, yeah. And you'll be surprised when they do come in. They're like, oh my God, yeah.
I'm Christ. So whenever he comes on,
Yeah, Stephen Price the best.
But you know what's not coming back on? Time Flight.
Yeah. That's right.
All right. I'm watching it.
You watching that
I'm watching it right now.
Shit.
No, it's like playing in the background. I'm like, oh my God.
The Antique in Jamaica,
I
what are you
don't
doing?
know how.
That shit was ridiculous.
It was just
But-
so awful.
I know. You know what? I keep saying it, but we are going to review the classics
Yeah.
soon.
Sounds good.
Soon. We're going to try to. And we've been popping out Real Whovians Kiss like nobody's business lately.
Yeah.
And I've been getting pretty quick with those thumbnails. And I got to tell you, I had so many pictures on there for the thumbnails that my whole computer was like screwed that I had to delete.
The other day.
Oh, I couldn't even do a zoom. I deleted all that stuff. Everything that was on my desktop got out of there. And I had to delete my Game of Thrones, which was 20 gigs long.
Oh.
So,
Oh, my goodness.
which I'm like, afterwards I was crying about it. I'm like, oh, I saw it already, so whatever. But, yeah. So, again, expect the unexpected with us. Expect new members, old members, shocking developments. There's a lot to happen in the Real Whovians cast and the Everything Show. What's that?
Reminiscing.
Reminisce. We talk about rumors, speculation, Matrix Wood, crazy theories and ideas.
Lemonade.
And when you have lemonade.
Yeah.
Which, you know what, I'm glad people pay attention because they're like, Matrix Lord, shouldn't you have done a part 1, 2, and 3? Because you have lemonade in all 3 of those casts. And I'm like, yes.
And more
Lemonade.
Danny Peaks on the couch.
Danny,
Oh, God.
yes. I got to tell you that it's a funny story is that I have so many coffee mugs. So one time, when me and Sharon had a little, we had a fight, and it just came out. And she's like, "And you with the freaking coffee mugs! Stop buying all these freaking coffee mugs!" And I'm like, and we laugh about it now.
Yeah.
And, but I am allowed to have one more. So I'm gonna have a Ghostbuster mug because I'm dying for.
I don't know.
No, we talked about it. No.
It's like when Jody was announced, she started throwing those mugs at you.
I have coffee mugs in 2 cabinets. And I can't even put plates in 1 cabinet because I have so many coffee mugs. So I understand I need to calm down with the coffee mug. So it's going to be a Ghostbuster one, and that's going to be it for a while. So, yes.
So she did an intervention, and
Listen, I have Missy and the Master on one. I have Capaldi on the other one. I have this big one. And I don't know how many Doctor Who mugs I have now. So it's like, I even bought the last Doctor Who thing, and I bought this. I'm always buying, like, all the time Doctor Who stuff. So, like I said, I had the Capaldi staring right at me with the calendar I had here. The Capaldi calendar. And I was joking. I'm like, it's a shame that he's not on my wall, but that Matrix Lord guy is on my wall right now in the calendar form. So
Capaldi and Capaldi accessories.
there you go.
Yep.
So that is that. All right, guys, it's been fun. If anybody wants to join the Real Whovians cast, there are numerous ways. There is the Facebook page, or the Matrix Lord 2 and 2 page, or the Google Plus, or the inbox for YouTube, or Twitter, or Tumblr, or you can email me, or you can contact one of our members to contact me.
Yeah.
And
Good night, Mom.
there you go. And that's it. Or you can contact Gloria, the director, or the producer, Sally, or the real Whovians human relations expert now, Vaughn, and she will help. And there you go. And that's it. All right, guys. That's it for tonight, I think. Or maybe this cast. Take care. Bye for now.